Natural science, a branch of science which deals with the physical world, physics, chemistry, geology, and biology. A practice that is claimed to be scientific or is made to appear to be scientific but does not adhere to an appropriate scientific methodology.
Differences between science and pseudoscience. Science uses careful observation and experimentation to confirm or reject a hypothesis. Evidence against theories and laws are searched for and studied closely. And it's also based on well-established repeating patterns and regularities in nature. Pseudoscience starts with a hypothesis, looks only for evidence to support it. Little or no experimentation, conflicting evidence is ignored, excused, or hidden. The original idea is never abandoned whatever the evidence, and it focuses without skepticism on alleged exceptions, errors, anomalies, and strange events.
It's the social science that studies the human activity in the past, primarily through the recovery and analysis of the material culture and environmental data that has been left behind by past human populations, which includes artifacts, architecture, B-facts, also known as eco-facts. Is a pseudoscience focused on the study or promotion of archaeology in ways which do not meet the basic standards of the scientific method. Pseudoarchaeology often involves the study of the real archaeological objects, such as pyramids and the Stone Age monument, but ascribe alleged mythical powers or supernatural origins to them. Beliefs in ancient astronauts or in mythical locations such as Atlantis are sometimes part of the pseudoarchaeology.
Belief in ancient astronaut or a mythological location such as Atlantis are thought in part of pseudoarchaeology science. That's made a pseudoscience. And archaeology. Because archaeology employs a wide range of different procedures, it can be considered to the both a social science and humanity. It's also of a branch of anthropology, although in Europe it's a view of a discipline in all right or related to other disciplines.
Let's answer some knowledge questions now. Until what extent is pseudoarchaeology considered knowledge? Well, we know that pseudoarchaeology doesn't complete a scientific method, but we also know that archaeologists haven't found some definitive way of limiting human provenance other than the oldest reliable datable evidence of present. We know that those who study genomics have made estimates based on mutation rates, but those highly constructed definite proof and at any rate are not part of the process of archaeology. How does faith influence pseudoarchaeology? Pseudoarchaeology is very influenced with belief and faith. So since the pyramids and the story that pyramids have, it's also based on our expectations. What we want to know is what we are going to know, to think that it's knowledge. If we have faith in pyramids and mythological things, we are going to believe in that. That is what pseudoscience offers to us.